Welcome to Rebel Radio. Welcome home.
Hey guys.
Hello, we are back.
We're back on it.
It's been a while, hasn't it, Liga?
It's been a very long time, but we'll get into where we've been.
And what we've been doing. Hence the topic, because it does things.
Yeah, but let's forget our manners. Let's introduce ourselves.
It's true.
So I've forgotten who we are.
Oh yeah, we have, haven't we?
Guys,
All
welcome back.
Welcome back. You are live and tuned in
With
to
Simply Sarah
and Liga Luv.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's talk. We are back on air. Obviously, we've been AWOL for.
We've been missing.
So do you want to get into that a little bit? Or
MIA.
I know, but we're here. That's the most important thing.
The short story is that.
Life. Yeah.
Life got to us. I can't.
But it's a thing where this is a passion of ours, and we're back because and even by high demand, because a lot of people have been asking.
We've had so many people asking, where are you guys? And quite literally, it's not like we weren't doing anything. We've been extremely overwhelmed with other things.
Yes, because Leah has picked up YouTube as well, so that is another thing. Oh, it's very
I'm
serious.
a YouTuber now.
Got the YT in your name now.
If you go on my Twitter, it says YT, like, say I'm certified.
You are. Listen, you're certified. Simple. So
Thank you.
that is it. So we're grateful that you guys have tuned in. We're going to get straight into it. You know, we're happy that we're back.
Very happy, and we're happy to be back, and we're happy to have someone else here with us.
Yes.
Should we tell them now, or should we?
Should we save it?
Should we say?
Do you want to? I don't know.
Are they ready?
Is he ready?
I don't know.
Ready? Are you? I kind of let the cat out of the bag.
Are
they ready?
Now we've let the
sorry,
out of the bag.
Guys, sorry. But are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready, man.
Oh, okay.
Ready,
Oh, there you go. Go on.
Okay.
Give us a little 1-2. Who are you?
Okay, so my name's Bliss,
Yes.
otherwise known as Mebaka, and I'm an ex. I'm
Alumni.
ex-Unison. Yeah, I'm alumni. Yeah.
You're alumni.
Yes.
Come on.
Yep. So you used to obviously go to Essex, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you miss it? Is it
what
good
do you
being
mean? I
back?
still go to Essex.
Oh, you used to. Not
yeah. Used to
anymore.
go. Yeah,
Used
Yeah.
to.
I came to Essex. I was in Essex 2012 to 2015, and I kind of miss it. Yeah, it was sick when I was here. It was good. It was live.
Walking through, were you like, yes, I remember this place.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
the
the whole
comments you were
time,
making.
What was that then? Can we get a little?
No, because obviously I live in Tawny Tower. I was walking through Essex now. Literally, it's the first time I've been back since, and I was just like, raw, like bare things have changed. They're just building bare things in it.
Low-key, every minute.
Oh my gosh, because he hadn't seen the building we're sitting in right now even.
Oh, yeah.
So when I was like, we're going to
this,
we're going to the Silverhead. He was like, where are
what
you
is
going?
I was like, what's that? I thought you were making up
Where
words.
are we going?
I fully thought you were making up words. I thought you were trying to troll me, innit? And I was like, okay, cool.
I'm screaming.
Yeah.
But we're glad to have you here.
Come on.
We're ready to ask you a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's
Ask
why
away.
you are the main guest.
Thank you.
But before we get into it, we also need to give a shout out to the main man that is filming this, because we're doing things new this year.
Oh yeah, we're trying to be innovative.
Yes. Go again.
Innovative.
And one more time. Yep, that's that.
That word.
Exactly what you
We're
said.
being that word.
That one.
That word.
Okay.
That is what we're being.
Yep, that's exactly what we're being.
Yeah, so Sarah actually picked up the camera at some point last year. Yeah. She
Wow.
started editing and filming, and that actually inspired me to get involved. So now we've got cameras in here.
Yes.
Yep.
So
Okay.
Sarah was the
thank you so
pioneer.
much for,
Very pro.
Standing
It
and-
feels very pro right now.
and filming. We're kind of give a little, can I say other YouTube things? Because I don't want to get sued.
I mean,
we're doing a bit of a Breakfast Club kind of feel.
You can say that.
Okay,
You can say it with chest as well. It's fine.
Okay, Breakfast Club.
esque.
Live
and direct. But yeah, that's basically the lowdown of who's in the room and what we're doing. But if we get straight into it in terms of our topic of the week.
Oh.
Yes, let's
Thank
do
you
it.
guys so much for getting
Yes.
involved in the poll. Honestly, we really appreciate it. You really interacted with us, and you quote tweeted as well. You went above and beyond, so you didn't just answer the poll.
God bless you all.
You gave us your specific, personal reasons as to why.
Personal.
So should we hit them with our question?
Yes. Go on, Liga.
We asked
it
the
to them.
people, do you feel university is the only way to achieve your goals / aspirations? Mm-hmm. And the answer was crazy.
Yeah, I know that a few people that even quote tweeted were kind of shocked at the
answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, which made it seem like, so who are these people that have given this answer? Because everyone that quote tweeted seemed very shocked.
Another thing is, majority of people that probably voted are uni students as well. So yeah, the fact that if we give it, you know how we normally do, we always go with stats and facts.
Stats and facts.
That
We
is
love
the
stats and facts.
main thing about this show, stats and facts. So Liga, give them a little.
All right, guys, so we're going to hit you with the numbers.
Little stats.
Courtesy of Twitter, we can see exactly how many people voted. Thank you to the 325 people that got involved.
Wow, that is
We
big.
love the interaction we get with our polls. We love the fact that people interact with us. So thank you, guys. We really appreciate it.
Yes.
We got 325 votes. 83% of which said that no, they feel that university is not the only way to achieve your goals / aspirations. So we had 83% say no, 17% say yes.
Yes.
What I will say,
go on, Liga, give it to us.
To open this up, to open up the floor, is that I understand the angle of no. Because to say it's the only way, it may not be the way that they've chosen. They may not choose an alternative way. They may think uni is the answer for them.
Yeah.
But they may have answered in an open-minded kind of way. Like, do you know what? I've seen someone do it another way. So no, in that sense. So not necessarily that these are the bunch of people, because I think that's why people were shocked, because they looked at it and thought, well, 83% of these people are actually not going to uni. But it's not necessarily that. That's not necessarily what they're saying. They're just saying that it can be done.
Yes.
So playing devil's advocate there.
Okay. Oh, I see Bliss.
So wait. Who was surprised that was 83% no? Because I feel personally like, come on, no makes sense. You know, because the key word is only, innit? Like, if the only way. Wait, where's the thing? Let me actually bring it up.
Yeah, because I obviously from the quote tweets, that's another thing I wanted to bring in. I had someone actually say, not gonna lie, I'm surprised a lot of people have said this. That was Ope that tweeted that, and it was a case where even additionally to that, he added to that, I'm guessing it's a safe path for most people who don't know what they want but don't want to disappoint their family. And that's another key.
That's key. Now what you said there, he hit the nail on the head.
Yes, honestly. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people do go to uni on the basis of what their parents have like said, listen, you're going to uni. End of story.
That's it.
There's
no
sort of argument there. 100%. Another thing I was going to mention is I know 325 people voted. Yeah. Some of y'all don't follow us, so yeah. Just sticking it on you guys right now.
Oh,
yep.
Yeah.
I've started off.
I mean, I've seen it on YouTube a lot of times. They start the video with you're not subscribed.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick on everyone. If you voted and you don't follow us, quick, be fast.
Jump on the channel.
Be sharp.
Just click the follow button.
Okay, going back. Sorry, I had to go derail it a little bit, but we're back. Yes. So from Ope's point, he did mention it is a family thing, but Bliss, as you mentioned, you feel like that is definitely a key
thing. Yeah, it's a key reason. So like, it's them ones we're like. Especially in, you know, whether it's African backgrounds or Caribbean backgrounds, these sort of things, like the way you're meant to live life is you're meant to finish school, go to uni, find out what you want to do after uni. That's literally the blueprint that we're given by our parents. But the reason why I'm not surprised that 83% of people said, you know, that it's not the only way is because once we get to uni, we often realize, oh man, I want to do this, or I want to do that, or I want to build a studio, or I want to do this, or I want to start a radio show, or And you start to realize different things that you could do that you couldn't do back home simply because you didn't have the resource to do it, innit? Yeah. You know what I mean? So like
being on the radio.
Like what you guys are doing now. So I feel like if you, I mean, I would have been surprised if yes was 83%. Really? I would think everyone's crazy. I would say, what? You think that uni is the only way that you man can reach your dreams?
But that's all that's been projected to us, that you need to go to uni in order to make it. Because funnily enough, I'm going to tie in to Mufa. You actually tweeted in, so I'm about to read your tweet. You said, well, unless you want to spend 6 years to accomplish what you could have in 3, then of course uni is the only way. And a lot of people are going to have that opinion because at the end of the day, certain courses are tailored to certain aspects. So if you want to be a lawyer, so you're telling me don't go to uni, is what you're saying.
Here's the thing. The key thing is this. If you know what you want to achieve personally, you know what your route's going to be in it. So if you want to be a lawyer, then you better go uni. If you don't go uni and you want to be a lawyer, you're an idiot, innit, really? Let's be real, innit? Do you know what I mean? So that would be like, but if you know you want to, I don't know, let's say like you're a lad from Essex, innit? And you want to start a plumbing business. A plumbing business, innit, yeah?
What are you good to?
Bro, why are you going uni? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's the ones where you got to know what your thing is, innit? Like, if you want to be like a bloody, I don't know, like a drama, if you want to be like, I don't know, like an actor, then you can go uni, but at the same time, you don't have to go uni.
That's very true.
See what I mean? So it always depends on what it is you want to do.
That's very true.
I have a statement here that really caused me to feel a bit like, like this really threw me in the deep end.
Okay,
so this was from Lucy G. Bory _. I hope I pronounced that right. So that's her @ on Twitter.
Yes.
I think university is the easier option when you are not really sure what you want to do. But if you are certain and it doesn't require a degree, I don't see why it's compulsory.
She's a queen.
I get my opinions.
I rate her. She's a queen.
Why are you reserved?
But I feel like because Blissful, you just hit me with she's a queen.
Yeah,
why do you feel
that
way?
Because she's spot on.
That's it.
I feel like the thing is like uni, like if you don't know, because I have friends who went to uni because it's the natural progression, innit? They didn't know what they wanted to do. They were like, oh yeah, I'm studying accounting and finance. I'm like, why are you studying that? because it's a good degree. I'm like, bro, do you know what you want to do after uni? No. But I'm going to get a job because I'm studying accounting and finance.
Which is true.
That is a widespread mentality, innit?
Yeah.
But if you know that you want to join the army, I'm just picking out random jobs here. If you know that you want to join the army, I'm not talking about doing road. I'm talking about joining the actual army.
Because low-key, that's why I chuckled.
Yeah. So I don't even thinking, man does army still. But
I'm in the army already.
Obviously,
I'm so sheltered. I missed that joke.
Yeah. You're from North London. Don't try it. You know what?
Don't do it.
Why is he doing me like that?
I knew it.
Why did he do me
You know
like
what it is?
that?
No. But if you know you want to join army now, yeah, then you know that you don't necessarily need uni. You see me?
True. Very
So
true.
it depends.
I mean, the thing that threw me about this is
Go on, let us know, Liga.
It was the beginning that really got to me. I think university is the easier option when you're not really sure what you want to do. Okay, we have done on this show mental health. We have taken that into account.
Ooh.
We have focused on that and had a whole segment on that. And we have just mentioned, like previously said by Sarah, some people only go for their parents.
Yeah.
When you're in an environment where you do not know what you're doing, fused by alcohol, sex, and potentially certain other things that should not be taken in legal circumstances, and you do not know what you are doing, the only way in which you'll go is like, well, I'm only here to find out what I'm doing anyway. And it doesn't feel like it costs you anything because you're not physically paying for anything right now as well. The government is funding you to fuel whatever lifestyle you feel like you want to live
smart,
while you're figuring yourself out.
They say, where's the money?
And then they'll start asking you.
Yo.
Exactly. So this is a place where if you don't know what you're doing, for many people, this is not a way to progress. Even when you don't know, this is a place to end up digressing and losing yourself. Because mental health really captures a lot of people in university and they don't know how to express themselves,
100%.
which is why that's a very worrying thing. I feel like university can no longer be something that you do just because you don't know what else to do, because gap years are real and you can stay at home, don't pay for anything, don't get yourself in debt, work a job and figure out whether, do you know what? In fact, that motivates people sometimes. I've worked a year in retail. I definitely know that I do not want to do this hustling thing. I'm going to uni to get a trade, or I'm going to college to get a trade. Take that time. Don't go to university, get into a 3-year contract where you feel like you're bonded into it, even though you didn't want to originally. I would say that for some people. For some, they'll go to uni and find that that was actually the opening of the door. And you get to leave. Bear in mind, people, if you do go to uni, find it's not for you. You get to leave in the first term. You don't pay any fees. You get to say, like, do you know what? This wasn't for me. That worked. But some people try to force the year, get trapped in the year, get trapped because they have certain friends or whatever, so they live here for the lifestyle, being away from mum or whatever. You don't get into $9,000 of debt every year because you're away from
to get away from mum. Yeah, because of
Yep.
curfew. They're the ones, innit?
Yep.
They had to be home at 7 p.m. So
they were like, this is great. So they're getting caught up in the lifestyle instead of the fact that there's life beyond this. When you've been living away from mum for all this time and you have to move back home, then you have nothing to show for it. No money, no job. You're going to be living with mum for the rest of your life.
That's the madness.
So
That's,
did you enjoy that 3
that's
years?
pain. Touch
It's
wood,
hot,
man.
it's hot,
You know what the thing is, yeah? I would say, what's the tweet again? What's the tweet? Could you read out the tweet that girl said?
Okay, so she said...
All right, let's just wheel it one more time.
Yes.
Yeah, reload it.
Let's give it to the people
Okay,
again.
here we go. I think university is the easier option when
Alright,
you're
stop.
not. Oh wow. Okay.
Stop.
We
Oh,
pausing,
She
we
said,
pausing.
yeah, you know why?
Oh.
Because look, she said university is the easier option. Now, when you're when you're in Tesco's, yeah,
Yeah.
and you're thinking of, I don't know, what cheese you're gonna buy,
Yeah.
you've got options in front of you, innit?
Yeah.
So you look, and you decide based on what's in front of you what option you're gonna pick.
100%.
That's you picking an option, innit? That's not you experiencing the cheese. That's you picking an option. I feel like what she's saying is uni is an easier option if you don't know what you want to do from the outside in. I feel like what you're
it
talking about
seems
is
like-
I think what you're talking about is what if you're at uni and you don't know what you want to do,
Then
that can be
you're
hell.
joking. And find one more and see what they're saying. Yes,
Well,
yes.
we got hit by D Damilola _. We've got a lot of underscores.
Yes.
Big up the underscore crew on
Throwing
Twitter.
them in there.
So we got 100%. Can't be a secondary school teacher without a degree. I like this, yeah. Do you feel like the profession of teaching requires a degree?
Honestly, no.
Why? Go on, tell us why.
Why? Okay, be honest. I've worked in education for 2 years, yeah? 2 years, okay? It is more about your applied knowledge and applied skill. Look, I did a degree in English language. I got a 2-1. Have I used any of that knowledge in teaching? Have I used any of it? No.
That's a bit mad.
Wow.
No, but I'm talking from experience. It's a fact,
Yeah,
innit? Like,
no.
these are the jobs that I've done. It's education based. Do you know what I mean? It's being in a position of leadership in education as well. It's not like I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like it's a lot more to do with your applied knowledge and your ability to relate with who you're teaching. That's from my experience, innit?
Yep.
But you see that guy's tweet.
Yep.
It's
a young lady.
The lady. What underscore? Can they pull it up? Dammy.
Yep.
Okay, so Dammy's tweet is accurate because in terms of getting the job,
Yeah.
the requirement that the government have said and set is you need a degree.
Yes.
So on the ground, when you're actually teaching, your degree doesn't have as much benefit as you may think. But in order to get the job, you need a degree.
Yeah.
So she's right.
I mean, I have to shout out the history teachers and the psychology teachers and things like that.
Yeah,
I would
they're
say
very
that
live.
people like that do require a knowledge inside and out, because students really hit you with those questions. There's questions that make you think that, okay, I probably should have read my textbook this morning. If you haven't got a degree in those particular subjects, because my friend is training to be a history teacher.
Yeah.
The knowledge she has of history puts me to shame, and I love history. I have an interest in it. Therefore, I feel like I could teach it. However, I'm not at the stage where I could. I haven't finished my degree yet. Therefore, I do not have the knowledge to teach someone else history to the point where they can pass their exams. So I can say wholeheartedly with certain things, as much as I wish that they would allow another route, such as apprenticeships and things like that into teaching. I wish that they would allow things like that. I understand why a degree needs to be done, because it's the fact that you have to know this knowledge. You have to be able to regurgitate this.
100.
You have to pass an exam because you're trying to cause others to pass an exam. So I get that in terms of that sense. I wish it could be another way, because having to get a degree limits a lot of people who wish they could teach, because they just want to help. They want to be there in that environment. They can encourage teachers. They're motivators. They wish they could do that. However, their lack of certain knowledge in things is limiting them. So I wish there could be another way, but I understand why.
Yeah.
But you ain't got to do uni though. You could do a PGCE. You could do it like at a uni. It's a very different
don't
type
you-
of course.
oh,
To get a
actually,
teaching degree
yeah.
is a very specific course that you need to do. You don't actually have to boom do a whole 4-year course.
I mean,
You
not
could
a
just
full
grab it,
4 year. However,
get your
you
QTS.
could have done a degree in just teaching, or you could do primary education, of course, and then end up as a teacher.
End up as a teacher, yeah.
Once you get to a PGCE, then you'll specialize,
calm.
and then they do a little bit of courses on stuff if you need to buff on certain things. Like, let's say you wanted to teach English, but your degree was in primary education, and you wanted to teach in a secondary school. There's certain qualifications that you'd have to do,
you're
not
gonna
a
have
long
to do
course.
short courses
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
not a long course, and you could transition. However, that still requires, it's the degree that's key. They want to know that you stuck to something, you've applied, that you can
100.
learn information in a certain type of way.
It's safety as well though, because a lot of like, I even know when I'm in college, parents will be around now. They'll be like, "Oh, have you got a degree?" They ask that question because they want to know.
Live and direct.
Yeah,
See,
live and
there and
direct. Yeah,
then.
they'll be like,
Wow.
they'll say- or they'll say, "What's your degree in?" Imagine I said nothing.
Yeah,
I
they
said
wouldn't
nothing.
take you seriously.
You understand?
They would be like, you don't have the.
Like I've got another job now because of my degree. I privately do it because I say I have a degree. So parents are like, "Oh, right, you got a degree. Come tutor this, do that, da, 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 da." Do you know what I mean? So your degree does give you power.
Yeah.
100%.
But someone's where I know on the ground when you're actually working with like teens,
Yeah.
is how good you are.
Yeah.
So you don't feel
That
like
matters.
a degree is basically needed.
On the ground, on the ground.
Yeah, on the ground.
On the ground.
Let's do on the grounds. Go on.
But you see that whole on the ground debate, yeah, is another whole debate in and of
true,
itself.
true.
On my 10 toes like 16 bars, yeah, man, just patterns, airplane mode. Pace no O, so the night can't ring, man, when I'm on grind. Waste of time. Look at when I come in like GT Goku, they can never reach my height.
Help people find out more about you, who you
Yeah.
are, and
Tell
who
us.
you became through coming to university.
Yeah, come on, that's good.
Yeah, so yeah, it is good.
Hit us up.
It's for you to.
Oh wait,
answer.
okay, is that question?
Legal-
you
as I
just,
said,
you know,
legal-
you're free
legal
just give me the floor.
Yeah,
Just give me the floor.
it was just so,
Like-
you know,
Okay, what? I
it's
came
not
in,
so open.
so I came in 2012.
Yes.
What? So
Before you go on, please, for those that have just tuned in now, tell us your name.
Reintroduce
Reintroduce yourself. Even though you have
Okay,
already, I'm
okay,
sorry,
so-
but go on.
I go by the name Bliss,
Yes.
and
come on.
I am alumni at Essex University.
Yes.
I'm just gonna be chatting to you about my experience at uni.
Yes.
Come on. All right, so I started in 2012. I studied English language, uni in first year. See me like first year now. What was I doing in first year? Like first year was quite relaxed for me, you know. Like yeah, went out a bit,
Lucky.
chilled. You know, met up with a couple people. I was very low key in first year. Like I wasn't out there in first year.
You
innit?
weren't the bliss that you
I
are
wasn't-
now.
I don't know what that means. But
Well, you're very out there now. That's what you
no,
mean.
in first year I was calm. I was very relaxed.
Okay.
Kept myself to myself. Had
So
my
what happened?
peoples. And then yeah. Then second year now, what happens? Second year I started doing a lot more music stuff. So
Yes.
second year, start of that, we built a studio. Me and my guy Dom, big up Deba, big up Rahel, my guys. Built a studio now. Then we start getting clients. So people start coming to our studio to record, different people, and things changed for me a bit, innit? Yeah, because then I started performing more and started going out a bit more, innit? Started going out and
Yeah.
trying to get to know different people at uni. And yeah, like life happened, and like the stuff that comes with that happened, innit? Like
Yeah.
the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Ooh,
I like
would you
that.
like
The
to
good,
break
the bad,
down?
and the ugly. What you want me to go through? Like good, bad, and
No,
ugly.
you know what? Let's
Ugly.
not expose the thing.
Yeah.
Too.
you see,
Oh no.
That's what I like, Sarah.
We need some
I'm
life
supposed to be the bad
experience.
cop, you know,
That's
but
why